Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Lance with the Fame Report, and today we got a super duper good one, so get your popcorn, make sure it's buttered on up, because we're gonna be getting into it today. We got Binge Central, amazing channel, check them out. We got Justin Bieber and Jaden Smith joined together to expose Diddy for wild freak-offs, okay? It looks like the Avengers are teaming up, and let's get into it, and let's see what this is about. I hope it's not what I think it is, but let's get into it.
Like everybody in the industry and people in the world who experiment and do.
I've seen this clip.
Wow! Picking up more things from adults than I were from kids my own age. And I look and I go around sometimes and I hang out with other people that are my age and they're just.
Oh man, I've seen this.
I love Justin Bieber.
Let me speak on that real quick. Let me speak on that, okay? Here's the thing. There's no rhyme, nor reason, nor excuse. You know, personally, me, I feel like, here's my opinion, and this may sound a little bit far left, but I need you to get your popcorn and just bear with me here. Bear with me. I think a lot of these celebrities, they're not caring anymore. I feel like they're letting loose. I feel like, that's just my opinion. Yo, so much stuff is coming out. Remember back in the day where, you know, literally everything you heard from the grapevine, you had to hear it in Gossip Magazine. You had to hear it in The Source. You had to go to these publications to hear the stuff that we seeing right here. It's right here in front of us. We seeing it, right? So there ain't no need to hide anymore. Back to the video.
That's just a fact.
So, Jaden Smith and Justin Bieber recently got caught up in some scandalous news. Apparently, they've been leading double lives, and rumor has it, Diddy might have played a role in it. Allegedly, Diddy introduced them to a secretive lifestyle, with whispers suggesting that Jaden became his boy toy after Diddy finished with Justin. How Diddy managed to get close to Jaden remains a mystery, but some say it might have been through connections with Will and Jada Pinkett Smith. According to Jaguar Wright, this is what pushed Jaden into exploring relationships with other men and led him down a path of substance addiction.
That's too much.
Similarly, Justin spiraled into substance addiction after spending time with Diddy, which may explain their shared struggles with mental health and depression. It's speculated that they've been passed around within the industry, forming a bond to cope with the trauma inflicted upon them. Now, after Diddy is...
Now, hold on. You see, it looked like when he turned... I don't want to speculate. But it looked like he was going for the lips, and Justin was like, oh, hold on, play it, right? But I don't want to speculate, guys. I don't want to speculate, right? And look, honestly, to be frank with you, if that's their personal agenda, and not agenda, but if that's what they're into, then, you know, I mean, I'm not with it. You know, I don't agree with it at all, but, you know, that's what they into, right? But say that then, right? Say that then. So... is known, right? But again, back to the video.
Facing legal action, and with the authorities closing in, they've decided to speak out. It seems like Diddy could be facing serious consequences reminiscent of the R. Kelly scandal. So what exactly did Jaden and Justin reveal? Hold on to your hats, because what's about to unfold is truly shocking. This whole situation kicked off just a few days back when a video spread like wildfire across the internet. In the video, Justin and Jaden were acting in a way that raised a lot of eyebrows. It happened at Coachella. Justin was chatting with someone when Jaden came up behind him, wrapped his arms around Justin's waist, getting pretty close, and seemed to give him a peck on the neck. Many folks immediately jumped to conclusions, suggesting that Justin and Jaden were more than just pals, maybe keeping things on the down low. It's not too far-fetched considering they've been buddies since they were little. Plus, if you watch the video closely, Justin didn't even flinch, hinting that this kind of interaction might not be new for them.
Now, this is one thing I will say too, and this is not a cop. I'm not copping out. But this is one thing that a lot of cultures do. Like when you go over to London, they do the kiss, but that's tradition. That's different. So I don't want some people to be like, oh, yo, that's normal. That, you know, they do the kiss, right? But you do it on both cheeks. And by the way, too, it's not really a kiss. It's because when you do it, you go, right? Feel what I'm saying? So it's not all this that they doing in here. I don't even need to go back. He probably gonna play it again, but you know what I'm saying. Hopefully you guys get where I'm coming from. Back to the video.
Now, this video didn't set well with a bunch of people. They left comments like, how can two guys be all touchy-feely like that and not be, you know, into each other? Some even joked about how close they came to locking lips, but passed it off as nothing. But here's the thing. This isn't the first time they've faced accusations of being more than friends. Some folks pointed fingers at Will Smith, suggesting he's got a hand in this, while others brought up Justin's connection with Diddy's crew, saying, well, what else do you expect? While some treated it as a joke, others dug deeper, trying to find out how Justin and Jaden ended up in this situation. And guess what? It all traces back to Diddy. Now, as many of you already know, Justin has been causing quite a stir on social media lately. The buzz started when allegations surfaced about Diddy's involvement with boys. What really put Justin in the spotlight was the fact that his name was among the first to be mentioned in connection with these rumors. These whispers have been circulating for years, suggesting that Diddy had some sort of intimate relationship with Justin and then supposedly introduced him to other men in the industry for similar encounters. Allegedly, there's this viral video making the rounds that supposedly shows Justin getting cozy with Odell Beckham.
Stop real quick. So I did this video. I made this video on my channel. Now, I had made it. When did I make this? I think I made it about a month ago or maybe less. Now, when I made it, I had went over that car was given to Justin by P. Diddy, right? And he was seen riding around with it, you know, not that long ago. And people were speculating. There's no need for speculation. You don't have to speculate. Diddy gave him the car and he's in a Lambo. Now, why are you giving I think he was, 16-year-old boy a Lamborghini? That's very sus, right? That is grooming. I just want to let y'all know, okay? That's grooming right there. I don't know what else you're going to call it. I don't know how. I don't care how much money you have. That is grooming, right? Back to the video.
Beckman Jr. had a big industry party. And get this, Trey Songz seems to be in the mix too, just standing there. Some folks are trying to stick up for Justin, saying maybe he was just having a bit too much of that white stuff, if you catch my drift. But others are dead set that Justin was fully on board with whatever was going on. In the video, his lips look pretty wet, and he seems freaked out when he realizes someone's filming. But hey, I wasn't there, so who really knows?
So I ain't gonna lie. Yo, let me know what y'all think. I'm trying to keep my YouTubes in order. But let me know what you think about that clip in the comment section below. Say what I'm thinking for me, if you can. Back to the video.
And if that's not enough drama for you, there's another video supposedly showing Diddy and The Game handing Justin drink after drink at another party. Even though he looks like he can barely stand up, they keep pouring them down his throat. Someone should...
Welcome to the family, John.
Someone shared this video online claiming Justin was under the influence and taken advantage of multiple times that night. It's pretty shocking stuff, but honestly, considering all the talk about Justin and Diddy over the years, it's not exactly coming out of left field. Justin and Diddy's friendship goes way back to when Justin was just a sprout of 15. Diddy even made big promises like gifting Justin a fancy Ferrari for his sweet 16 and a whole mansion when he hit the ripe old age of 18.
Yours when you get 16. You good to go.
I'm good to go.
Yeah.
All right.
And then when you're 18.
You see what I'm saying, right? Like, you know what's crazy? Back then, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like a lot of people, and we've all seen this clip a million times, all right? But bear with me, right? Like, we've all kind of felt that, yo, that was a little bit sus, but nobody really said anything about it back then. Most people were tight-lipped about it back then, right? Now, it's different because of everything that's coming up. I'm gonna be honest with you. I already seen this clip. I really want to get to the juicy stuff. I know y'all want to get to the good stuff, right? Let's just get to the point. Oh, here he is. Here, Jaden talking right here. Let's see what Jaden has to say.
What's even more concerning about this is the belief circulating that Will and Jada were the ones who handed him over to Diddy, leading to his troubles. Now, if you recall, Jaden faced some serious struggles with substance mistreatment a while back. He went from looking healthy to appearing extremely undernourished and constantly under the influence. At one point, many feared that the substances might take his life because of how bad he looked. But here's the kicker. It's been suggested that Jaden turned to substances as a way to escape from reality because of what his parents allegedly allowed Diddy and other shady Hollywood big shots to do to him. The claim was also backed up by Jaguar Wright not too long ago. She mentioned that this was the reason why Jaden left Will and Jada's home at just 15.
This bitch clowning you day after day after day after day. And once again, I hate saying these things because their children are dope. But Jaden's kind of MIA. And considering that he emancipated from their household at 16 and refused to come back, even to do family interviews.
Now, when the rumors emerged about Will allegedly connecting Diddy to engage in questionable actions with Jaden, it didn't come as a surprise to many. That's because of how Will would behave around his son, even on national television. Over the years, we've seen Will openly kiss his son on the lips for extended periods. While some may interpret this as fatherly affection, many others find it uncomfortable and unsettling.
You know, I love him, Ellen. I love him.
Let me address this real quick. I want to address this, okay? A father showing a son love. There's nothing wrong with that part of it. But this is a little bit much. I'm going to be honest with you. We got to be careful. What's a reach and what's sus, right? Now, all this extra stuff, obviously he's being silly with his son, okay? What I want to get to is what's going on behind the scenes. What's the real freak-off situations that's going on that we not hearing about, right? Forget all about this. There's layers. If they're doing this in front of us, what are they doing behind our backs, right? So I just want to put that out there, right? So ain't nothing wrong with showing your son love. Ain't nothing wrong with doing things of that nature. But, you know, back to the video. But too much is too much, right? And, you know, you speculate whether this is too much in the comments below. I'm going to leave y'all to speculate that in the comments below. Back to the video.
Jaguar Wright also made some startling allegations suggesting that Will and Jada lure young boys into their home by deceiving them, claiming that Will would mentor them. Allegedly, Jaden also saw what was going on, and it messed him up big time. Jaguar even talked about a time when Brashear Gray and Meek Mill were supposedly spotted running out of Will's house, screaming for help. Jada and Will were both said to be bi and do strange things in their home, causing young men to flee in distress from their mentorship.
And young men have left their house screaming to get away from them in their mentorship. Meek Mills.
Yeah, we've
Bashir
seen
Gray.
this clip 1,000 times. We've seen this clip 1,000 times. We got to get to the
Left
T.
that house.
We got to get to the
screaming.
T. We got to get to the
So,
T.
just like Jaden, at the tender age of 13, Usher moved into one of Diddy's mansions, a fact that recently...
Oh, this is what I wanted to talk about real quick, before I give my opinion on all this. So what's interesting to me is the domino effect that's going on, right? You got with Usher, with Justin, right? All of these grooming allegations, which I'm gonna be honest with you, it don't look like allegations anymore. I mean, they got groomed. Whether you like it or not, you know, these they did get groomed, right? You know, and now it's very, very evident and it's unfortunate. But, you know, for me, what I'm trying to understand and figure out is what was the psychological damage of that grooming? Because, you know, everybody is painting this picture of, oh, yeah, this person likes this person. Just how they showed the clip of Justin and Jaden, you know, getting touchy and feely with each other, right? Is that a part of the psychological damage that went down, right? Is that a part of that? Drop in the comments below if you feel that that's a part of that psychological damage, and how far does that psychological damage go? So that's what I'm interested in, and that's what I'm looking to find out, because to me, that is the most gangster part about all of this, is that piece of it right there. And then when they have kids, they're gonna go teach their kids the same nonsense, right, that they learn when they were coming up, which is unacceptable, right? So back to the video. Let's see.
Surfaced when an old interview from 2016 started making the rounds after the lawsuit made headlines. In the interview, Usher, known for his hits like You Remind Me, opened up about his early days in New York City, living with Diddy as part of the Puffy flavor camp, where he was mentored by the renowned producer. Reflecting on those times during an appearance on the Howard Stern show, Usher admitted, "I got a chance to see some things," hinting at a wild experience he may not have fully understood at the time.
To New York City. And I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp.
Yeah,
Flavor
that's what it was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In the 90s. Do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place.
Apart from that fact, Usher's determination to distance his own kids from a Puffy camp speaks volumes about the severity of his experience.
That's that
He
grooming I
pledged
was
never
talking
to
about,
subject
bro.
his
It's
children
that
to a
grooming.
similar...
I did a video on this. If you haven't seen it, I'm going to link it below. I did a video on this already, and I talked about that grooming, right? I'm making this video specifically to address it myself because I did a video on it. But now I'm addressing it myself to you guys and letting you know that that ain't right, and we ain't rocking like that in 2024. But look, everything is getting exposed.
Let us know in the comments below. And while we eagerly await further updates for his former mentor, offering nothing but praise despite the storm swirling around them. This revelation has sparked a flurry of conversations, with many speculating that perhaps Usher wasn't just a victim, but also played a role similar to Diddy's when he took Justin under his wing. Now, with all the lawsuits surfacing, there's talk that Jaden and Justin...
Yo, I never even thought about that. That's crazy. I never thought about the Diddy and then Usher and then the Justin. I'm thinking just Diddy. I'm just thinking Diddy the whole time. I'm thinking because Diddy is grooming Usher and grooming Justin, but I didn't think about Usher to Justin, right? And if he was grooming Justin, which I'm not about to start that allegation, and we come with evidence on this channel, right? We don't just talk dirt on people's name. We not doing that, right? So I'm just letting y'all know. Usher's a very, very talented individual. However, if we get the evidence, but you got to admit there's a correlation there. There's a correlation. And if you don't think there's a correlation, I don't know what to tell you. So, but again, we need that evidence. We need to see, because Diddy, there's plenty of that. There's plenty of evidence, right? So that's really interesting. That's a really interesting take. Now, here's my thoughts with this whole situation, the grooming, the freak offs, and Jaden and Justin coming together, coming out, right? To me, honestly, that's them exposing everything. Yo, look, nobody's just gonna say, yo, guys, guess what? Yeah, there's freak offs over there. Yeah, it's right across the street. Nobody's doing that. It's the action that they show that shows what's really going on, right? So when you see them getting touchy and feely and everything like that, that's how you know, okay, yeah, nah, something's definitely going on.